both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Troy Trojans, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Trojans will kick it away to start. Looking for blockers. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Notre Dame's offense will go on the attack first. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Clemens. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Punt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So the Troy Trojans offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. And the Trojans are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Cole. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Did he call bank on that one? Off the left upright and good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease. And
he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets away from one. He's got space. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. Finds his big tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Cole. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Off play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's got it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking for a man. It's Clemens. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Picked off. What a play by this defense.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you gotta have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Hyde. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They want to run this quarterback. That defensive front just flat with them as they knock him down for a big loss. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. The inside handoff. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll go to the ground. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hyde. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll run play action. He's got the tight end. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Troy.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish back on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. It doesn't matter what time of season it is. A top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. We've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the all-season was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
Catch in the middle, it's Hurtado. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Clemens. Makes the grab over the middle. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Out of the gun to give to the back. There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. And back to the air on 2nd down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. This is now a 7-point game.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hines. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes a grab deep. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back open in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Back picked up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Hines. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back's got it, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Central Michigan has the lead right now. Mount Pleasant has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Texas State.
Looking downfield, it's Clemens. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Now, that was a blitz from the middle linebacker. That's one the offensive line should have picked up, regardless of what the pass protection was. Sliding or going base man-to-man or fanning out, you generally always account for the middle linebacker. There's no reason to let him run clean like that.
The Irish send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Finds the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The give on the inside. Turning it on! And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Lost to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Cole.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The Trojans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. All wideouts, no backs. Calls his own number.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Looking downfield on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Lindsey. Touchdown, Troy! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Clemens. Complete to the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hurtado. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Notre Dame right back to the line. They'll go to the air on second and short. Pocket breaking down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hurtado. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. That is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now. What do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of touchdown Jesus.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Got it behind the line. It's Cole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Throwing right. Finds his man. It's Dishman. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe he needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And, David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Trojans have this offense rolling. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give from the gun. Nice move to keep running. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun. Wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dishman. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Give to the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Trojans! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Back to throw, it's Clemens. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hines. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Penny. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. He'll keep it on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Maryland is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 28 over Western Kentucky. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Clemens. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Cole. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
Out of bounds at the 28. Second down coming up.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Trojans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner. You got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw, and just lobbing the ball down the field like that, I don't know. You're asking for an interception.
The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Duggan. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They believe they can run right here. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Wants to throw. It's Clemens. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down and run. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Have to put that first down behind them. It's 2nd and goal from the 11. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The running back has it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield. It's Hines. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw on third. Grab near the sticks. It's Hines. Flying out to the left. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the red zone, it's Lindsey. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He's not going to make it. What a job on this defense to stop him in his tracks. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish, back on offense. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Touchdown, Troy. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. There's a lot of pressure when you have that #1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the... And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run the off-tackle play here. After the filthy move, he's got room. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A designed run for the quarterback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. They're trailing by 10 to Clemson. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Clemens. Snagged in the middle, it's Duggan. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the...
Lets it fly! And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws to the tight end. This time he's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw again. Hauls it in. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Absolutely center cut. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Got a man. It's Hines. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.